Hi, I'm Brad, and I had made a few videos about my experiences at the Landmark Forum. I called it a video journal. And I thought I would take those off and just condense it into one to let you know, if you are taking the Landmark Forum, what you can expect if you do take that, and also to give you my thoughts and sort of summation of what I experienced in order to provide you with an objective viewpoint. I think I have gone through probably the most strange weekend that I've ever experienced, and I've had a lot of experiences. And the reason for this is probably due to the conflicting emotions that are elicited during this weekend. Now, if you don't know what the Landmark Forum is, it is a self-improvement weekend which you are recruited probably by a friend or a relative in some cases to participate in for a cost, and you go to a hotel in a conference room, and it lasts for 3 days from 9 to 10 o'clock at night. And then on Tuesday night, you are invited to bring people from 5 to 10 at night. And that is just what I've returned from. So I'm going to give you my thoughts on what happened, give you some brief descriptions of what goes on during the weekend, and then give you a my final perspective on I feel the Landmark Forum does to people. So, what to expect? First of all, one thing I do want to, if you're interested in all professional opinions about the Landmark Forum, I would encourage you to watch. It's on the internet, a French documentary, and they have a number of psychological professionals who are on a panel discussing it. It's called Inside the World of the New Gurus. And it is very objective, and it's pretty eye-opening. So, what is so disturbing about the weekend is that you hear some wonderful and very edifying things, but they are contrasted also with some very disturbing and really terrible things for an individual to hear. So, these are the main categories or main points of what you're going to expect to see when you go to the Landmark Forum or experience. You will be in a very controlled environment where your every move is watched by probably 10 or 15 monitors that are at the back of the room. You're discouraged from going to the restroom outside of the 2 half-hour breaks you get from 9 to 6. In fact, the loss of control is so significant that you cannot even open the door for yourself. These monitors open the door for you. So if you have a problem with authority, which I found out I do, this is going to be a little bit difficult. You also aren't allowed to take any notes on what you are experiencing, which is also of concern for me. You will hear a number of statements that are very affirming and give you a much positive reinforcement. However, they are combined with powerful informations that also put you down. For example, you will hear in a very strong way that your life is empty and meaningless, and also that your life is not working as it is outside the Landmark Forum. You will also undergo a mass hypnosis in which people break down sobbing and confront serious traumas. Probably the most interesting thing is the subtle combination of moving stories about what Landmark has done for individuals and the significance that Landmark has brought to people, and then how these stories are followed by sales pitches to enroll in the further classes that are offered for an even greater amount of money. I could go on, but I choose not to, because I'm obviously not going to change the mind of people that are already involved in the program. The Landmark Forum does produce very positive results for people. They are obviously doing great things. However, I find that the people that I have encountered from the Landmark Forum are no longer people who are in touch with their feelings and are able to express themselves outside of the language and the terms that are implanted in them in the Landmark Forum. That is, I think they've become robots, so to speak, or Stepford wives of the Landmark Forum. And I think the cost is also great in that these individuals will commit tremendous amounts of time and energy and money in future involvement in the Landmark Forum. The most positive thing I gained from the weekend is the relationships that I made during the weekend. I met some really great people. However, I do believe wholeheartedly that if these people remain in the Landmark Forum, they will no longer be the individuals with the qualities and the attributes that I so admired in them after they have signed up for additional courses and continue in the Landmark Forum. Those individuals will have a new persona with the language and identity given to them through the Landmark Forum, no longer their old self. And it is both frightening a little bit and sad. And my gut through the whole weekend from the very beginning was telling me to stay away. And that is what I am going to do. But as a future participant, I would definitely recommend that you follow your instinct and see where it leads you. But for me, everybody that I've talked to that has been involved in it cannot express themselves as individuals without using the jargon and the terms that are implanted in them during the Landmark Forum.